Are you unknowingly shortening your life after 70 with habits so small you don't even notice them? Today, I am exposing 12 deadly mistakes that millions of seniors make every single day. For phrases you must stop saying right now, for actions you must stop doing immediately, and 4 places you should never visit alone if you want to stay safe, healthy, and independent well past 70. Stay with me until the very end, because there is one place that 80% of seniors over 70 visit regularly that doctors now call a hidden death trap, and it might shock you to learn that you have been there too. But before I reveal it, let me ask you something. Have you ever told yourself, I am too old to learn new technology? Or maybe you have thought, the doctor knows what is best. I do not need to ask questions. Or maybe you have whispered quietly, I do not want to be a burden. If you have ever said any of these, you are not alone. But every time those words leave your lips, you are cutting years off your life without realizing it. That if living longer, healthier, and sharper after 70 matters to you, hit that like button right now so YouTube shows this video to more seniors who desperately need this advice. And do not forget to subscribe, because every week I bring you life-saving, science-backed tips you will not hear anywhere else. Let us get started with the first deadly mistake. Never say I am too old to learn new technology. The moment you say those words, your brain listens. It stops trying, stops forming new pathways, and begins to decline faster. Harvard researchers discover that seniors who learn new technology actually slow their brain aging by up to 35% and retain memory nearly 40% better than those who do not. Think about that. Simply saying you are too old literally commands your brain to stop growing. Harvey, a 76-year-old mechanic, refused to touch a smartphone for years. His memory slipped, his independence shrank. But when he finally started learning one new app each week, his brain woke up. Within months, he was sharper, happier, and more connected. So replace that deadly phrase with this: I am discovering something new today. Say it out loud. Feel the shift. Your brain believes it. Now let us move to the second deadly phrase. The doctor knows what is best for me. Blindly following medical orders without asking questions is dangerous. Mayo Clinic research shows that seniors who never question their doctors suffer 40% more dangerous drug interactions and 60% more unnecessary procedures. That is terrifying. Think about it. Doctors see dozens of patients every week. They do not always remember every detail of your history unless you speak up. Stanley from Tampa learned this the hard way. For months, he was dizzy and weak. He never told his doctor. When he finally started asking 3 questions at every visit, what exactly are you prescribing and why? What are the side effects? How will this interact with my current medications? His doctor caught a life-threatening prescription error and fixed it immediately. That simple conversation gave Stanley his energy back and probably saved his life. Next time you see your doctor, carry those 3 questions in your pocket. They might save yours too. Now let us talk about the third deadly phrase. I do not want to be a burden. How many times have you said that? You think it is selfless, but research proves it is deadly. Seniors who refuse help when they need it experience up to 45% more hospitalizations and live shorter lives. Jerome in Phoenix tried to manage everything alone: bills, groceries, health. Within months, unpaid bills ruined his credit, and he nearly lost his home. All because he did not want to bother his daughter. When he finally asked for help, she fixed the problem in one afternoon. Imagine that. Asking early preserved his independence, not destroyed it. So stop saying you are a burden. Start saying, I am building my support team. Because that is what real independence looks like. The fourth phrase is just as deadly. My memory problems are just normal aging. No, they are not. Johns Hopkins researchers discovered that up to 40% of memory issues in seniors come from treatable causes like vitamin deficiencies, sleep disorders, depression, medication side effects. Brenda from Seattle noticed she was forgetting words. She did not dismiss it. She got tested, discovered a vitamin deficiency and sleep apnea, and within months her memory was back. If she had brushed it off as normal aging, she would have lost precious years of cognitive health. The rule is simple. If you notice memory changes, report them within 48 hours. Do not wait. Do not excuse it. Early action can save your mind. Now let us shift to deadly actions, things you must never do after 70 if you want to protect your independence. First, never ignore balance problems. One fall can change your life forever. The CDC reports that one American over 65 dies every 19 minutes from a fall. That is shocking. Kathleen ignored her dizziness and thought it was just aging. Weeks later, she broke her wrist in a fall that could have been prevented. Test yourself every morning with 3 simple exercises. Stand on one foot, walk heel to toe, and rise from a chair without using your hands. If you feel dizzy or unsteady, call your doctor immediately. Do not wait for a fall to wake you up. Second, never skip meals or eat alone. Nutrition keeps you alive, but thousands of seniors become malnourished because eating alone feels lonely. Ralph, a widower, skipped meals after his wife passed. Within months, he was weak, sick, and frail. Then he joined a senior dining group and regained his health in weeks. Set alarms for your meals. Share food with friends, neighbors, or community programs. Eating is not just about calories, it is about connection. Third, never drive when you feel even slightly off. AARP research shows that reaction times slow by 40% when seniors drive while tired, dizzy, or foggy. Mitchell ignored his dizziness and caused an accident that injured himself and someone else. Ask yourself before you drive, do I feel as alert as I did when I passed my driving test? If the answer is not yes, do not risk it. Call a friend, call a ride, but do not gamble with lives. Fourth, never isolate yourself. Harvard's 80-year study proves loneliness is as deadly as smoking. Clarence gave up poker nights and church when his friend moved away. Within months, his mood crashed, his memory slipped, and his health declined. When he rejoined his social circle and started volunteering, he lit up again. Schedule at least one face-to-face conversation every week. Make it non-negotiable. Connection is medicine. Finally, let us talk about the 4 places you must never go alone after 70. The first is your medical appointments. Johns Hopkins researchers found that seniors remember only 30% of what doctors say when they go alone. Dolores misheard her blood thinner instructions and nearly overdosed. Do not risk it. Always bring a family member, friend, or advocate. If you cannot, record the appointment on your phone or have someone join by speakerphone. 2 sets of ears save lives. Before I reveal the hidden death trap that most seniors walk into every week, let me ask you something. Which of these deadly mistakes have you caught yourself making? Comment below and share your experience because your story might help someone else avoid a life-changing mistake. And if you have learned even one thing today that could save your independence, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss another video like this. The hidden death trap is your local pharmacy. Yes, the very place that is supposed to protect your health is often the most dangerous. Studies show that 50% of seniors receive incorrect prescriptions, wrong dosages, or harmful drug combinations at the pharmacy. And when you pick up medications alone, you are far less likely to notice the errors. Always double-check your prescriptions with a second set of eyes, ask questions, and never walk into that place unprotected. Let us make a promise right now. No more deadly phrases. No more silent suffering. No more risky habits or lonely appointments. Your independence, your sharpness, your life, it is worth protecting. And it starts today. That if you are ready to stay strong after 70, hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and join this community of seniors who refuse to settle for decline. Together, we will live longer, healthier, and sharper than anyone ever thought possible.